Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode from the RambleCraft server. Okay, so we're starting things off today inside the mega base in the tunnel that leads to the slime chunk. And as you can see, things are a bit different. Last time we just had a... where was it? It was here, wasn't it? We had a line just about here. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to get everything to line up because it didn't exactly. So those of you who have a little bit of OCD might want to look away now, but all I did was instead of having the 5 wide section, I added a 2 wide section just here to make it line up just right. So this is the edge of the slime farm right here, and it lines up perfectly now. And then obviously because this is a slime chunk, it's never going to work with odd numbers. So in the middle we've just got this 2 wide section, and I've left this open for now. The rest of them are going to have white glass in. I've just run out at the moment. So I might leave these open so I can have a look down, or I might put a different colour glass in there. Maybe lime to signify it being a slime farm. I don't know. That might work. But anyway, I've put this walkway in around here, just like I did at the iron farm, and I'm guessing this guy is from the iron farm. And a lot of iron. A lot of iron and a lot of grey concrete. This took absolute loads of grey concrete. I was going to do this all the way down, but just doing this bit, it was a bit expensive. So for something that I'm not going to see that much, I'm probably not going to do that. But I am going to tidy this up. It looks obviously tons of caves everywhere, all these janky blocks. So I'm probably not going to do iron either. That, even for me, that's a bit much. So I think I'm just going to use the smooth stone. This is going to come up a bit, and then the outside wall all the way up to here, that's all going to be the smooth stone. So we'll get that done at some point, but that's not very interesting to look at, is it? So the other thing is, there's a lot of torches everywhere. Do need to sort that. I bought some sea lanterns last time, so I'm going to go with the design that I've got around the iron farm. So sea lanterns 1 block down, and then the iron trapdoors above. But for now, I think I'm going to leave this as it is, because I actually want to get this farm finished. So I think first thing I'm going to do is jump into a time lapse and get this thing built up. Okay, there we go. That is the slime farm completely done. Nice and simple, kept with the smooth stone, and even though it's a little bit simple, I think it fits with the style that we've got going on around here. It would have been nice to do it all with iron blocks, I suppose, but even for me, as I said, that is a bit crazy. So, yeah, this is all done, all working, and I didn't show in the time lapse because I knew it wouldn't be visible, but I've put string all the way around here, and what this does, this increases the pack spawns. So you get, it basically just increases the rates, but what it also does as well is it means you get more spawns around the edge of the farm, so they're more likely to just jump straight off, which again increases the rates. So I do actually need to light up all the caves around here. There's a lot to do. I've done that around my witch farm, but not done a lot under here at the moment. So once I get that done, that's definitely going to work. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to get done, and it's in this area as well, is I want to get the other farm for the sticky blocks going. So we've got the slime, and that's working well, but I also want to get started on some honey. And I think I want to put it in the walls around here, because that should be pretty cool. If we have the slime farm down there, and then the honey farm just around the edge of it, it could probably share a storage area as well. But I'm not going to worry about the storage too much just for now. I think what I'm going to do is put some chests in here, and then have the farms going either side of it. I'm going to split the farm down into sections. So when I've built this in the past in my single player world, I did it into sections of 5. So I'm going to do it exactly the same here. This works pretty well. For some reason in my head, I thought there was 2 sections of 5 either side of the central bit. So I'm probably going to need to get a few more bee nests, but that's alright. I can set the farm up anyway and then just put the bee nests in when I have, as and when I have them. So I'm going to dig this area out just back here and have it go all the way along. So yeah, these iron blocks coming out. Actually, I think I'll leave the bottom layer, because I'm going to have hoppers running. Where are we going? Let's just think this out a bit. Alright, so the hoppers are going to be running along here. So I'll keep the iron blocks there. No, they're not. They're going to be one lower, aren't they? No, they're not. The grass is going here with the flowers, and then one block behind it, we're going to have the hoppers going along. Yeah, that's it. It's been a while since I've done this. So let's just light this up. I'll go have another quick look at what I've been doing. So up here, I've left these open for now, and of course it's night time. But what I've been doing, I've been collecting up these bee nests, and I've put blocks in front of them. And what that means is, any bees that are kicking around, that you did see one there, but I'm leaving that one there for now. Any bees that are around can fly into the nest, but because the front is covered, they can't get out. And I think all of these are full now, so we can start farming these straight away. But what I've been trying to do was get 20, because I thought I had 10 either side of that central pillar where I'm going to be putting the storage, but I'm going to need 30, aren't I? So I've been chopping down these trees that I've got either side of flowers, so these will randomly grow with a bee nest on the side, just like that. Because I've got a siltage axe, I can just break it and put it over here, just like that. I'll leave that one uncovered for now, and then the bees can go do the thing in there. Let's go get this farm set up. So the other thing I've been doing, I have crafted up some dispensers, because I put all of them in my redstone shop. Yeah, that was fun. I went down to my skeleton spawner, got a few more bows, and I've crafted up a load more dispensers, which is great fun. So if people are buying those, they're crazy, because they're a pain. I suppose I could have just taken them out of the shop, couldn't I? But I haven't been over there yet. But that is something I'm definitely going to have to do today. I'm definitely going to go have a look at the redstone shop, because I know I have made some sales. I haven't looked at it properly. I just had a quick look in a couple of the chests, and I know I have made some. And that was only the day after as well. Have I done 3 there? Yeah, that was only the day after, so I don't even know how it's gone since then. So definitely going to have a look. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to have 3 sections of 5. Now I know there's 3 sections either side, and I'm going to split it between the honey bottles and, what is it called? Beeswax? Anyway, whatever it's called, I'm going to have those at the other side. So for the honey bottles, we obviously need the glass bottles, which we've got at the witch farm, and that is partly the reason why I did that witch farm first. I did actually mention that in my single player world, that I built a witch farm to get my honey bottles, and people thought I was a bit crazy, but if you think about it, it is a really clever idea. I don't think I want to be mining sand, smelting it all up into glass, and then crafting it. Nah, I'd rather just have witches drop it. That's fine by me. So, and then on the other side, it's just shears, so obviously I'm alright for iron as well. So I'll get both of those filled up, and then they can just keep sending their items down into a chest in the middle here. Or should I have one? I should have one on either side, really, shouldn't I? So I might put a chest there and one there. And then, just in case it backs up before I get a chance to do a proper storage area, yeah, I'll keep them separate. So let's have a look at the design of this farm. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work now. I've dug out a big area at the back here. This side needs to go as well, because it wasn't enough room. And I've built up one of the sections and done the redstone for just one part of that section. So it's really, really simple. So what we've got is this chest here. This is going to be the output. And then we've got a hopper line coming off the back of that, well, feeding into that. And that's going to go all the way along for each of these 3 sections. And then it's going to be mirrored on this side. So the hopper line will feed into this chest. And then we've just got going with the iron blocks all the way around. And then we've got dispensers facing down. And then just here where I'm pointing, this is where the bees' nests are going to go. So I need to do that right at the last minute and then cover it all up with glass, because I don't want the bees escaping. That is pretty much it. So what we're looking for with the bee's nest, we want a signal strength of 5. So if we just jump up here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once the bee's nest is full, it will output a signal of 5, and then that will power this block, which will power the dispenser. And then at this side, we've got the shears, and these are full all the way along. And what I've done, I put a chest up here, and I'm going to fill that with shears. So this back, which is what I did actually, and this backed up to there. So it's pretty much full at the minute, but if I'll just get a few more in there, because iron's not a problem. And then we won't have to worry about that for a while. So I think what we need to do now, we will go get 5 bees nests. Actually, let me just tell you this. I've put a slab here so I can open this chest. I've just got my junk in here at the moment. But what I want to do is I want to put a block there, so I need to move this chest. So what I think I'm going to do is have a hopper under that one, just there, and then have the chest here, and then this one in the floor. So it's not going to look great, but it's fairly temporary anyway, because I think what I want to do eventually is have these output to a bigger storage area once I eventually figure out where I'm going to put that. And the other thing is as well, I forgot that obviously this redstone will be here, so I'm probably going to cover that up. I may just put a glass wall here, but either way, I want to have a wall here and just have this too wide. So I'll do that in a minute, but first, what we can do, I don't think the bees will be able to get out there, so I'll do all that a bit in a minute. But I'm going to go get 5 bees nests, stick them in there, and we'll see what happens. Right, so that one's been harvested, because I've set the redstone up on that one, so that's good. That's good to know that's working. We'll do it like that. We'll put the glass there. I can hear bees, but I can't see them. I don't like that. I think they've gone out the back. That can't be good, can it? Maybe it's just the nest sounds. I can't see any bees. It is night time, so they're probably not wanting to come out yet. So let's have a quick sleep. And we'll set the rest of this redstone up. And hopefully we'll start getting some of this beeswax. There it is. Honeycomb. That's what I was looking for. Honeycomb. And there we go. All the bees are out. Look like having a good time in there. Right, so let's get this redstone set up, and we should start harvesting all of that honeycomb. It's just the same all the way along. Now we've got one built, we can just copy it. Nice and simple. So while I'm doing this, I just thought I'd mention, some of you may not know, I've always assumed that most of you will follow me on Instagram as well, because I started doing Instagram a long time before I started doing YouTube. And I'm close to 10,000 followers on Instagram now, so I'm just going for that final push. If any of you actually did discover me on YouTube first, and you like my content, you'll definitely like what I do on Instagram, because it's pretty much the same thing. I tend to take my time lapses that I do in my YouTube videos, and I speed them up to a minute long, and I put those on Instagram, and if I say so myself, they are quite popular, so please feel free to check that out. Okay, we heard all that. That's done. So we've got all the redstone done, and you can see that these two comparators are on, so that means that these have started producing again, but they're not quite there to the signal strength of 5, so that's coming in now. So we're getting some honeycomb. Excellent, that is working. So all I need to do now, it's not perfect, this system, but you know. Anyway, I'm going to get all of these in now. I'm going to get the rest of these in and do the same on that side, and I'll grab some glass bottles from the witch farm, and we'll be pretty much done. So let me get on with that right now. Okay, so a huge amount of progress has been made, and I've got all of these areas built up. The only thing I couldn't do was fill up these two at the end, because I ran out of the bee nest. So I did have 20, so I've managed to fill 4 of them up. I've decided to put the 3 at this side into action first. So I've got the honey bottles, I'm going to get more of those, and then I've got the honeycomb coming in at this side. There's more of those at the minute because it's been running for a lot longer. So this first section was running for quite a bit while I was still building this one, so that's why we've got those in there. And I did fill up the shears, but I went a bit overboard, so I needed to add this second chest in just to put those in there. And the glass bottles, I've been across the witch farm, and these are slowly filling up now. These do take ages compared to the shears, obviously, because these are non-stackable and these are stackable, so these take a lot longer. So they are going in now. All of the dispensers are full, which you do need to make sure they are before you let this run, because if there was an empty slot in there, when it gets the honey, it would come back into the dispenser. So you need to make sure there's at least one in all of these before you let it run. So I did fill up the dispensers manually, and then I just dumped the rest of the glass bottles in here. So these are just going to back up into all of these hoppers, which, as you can see, they are getting there now. So where are we up to? We're up to there. So yeah, so once all those are backed up, it'll go right across here, and then all the ones on the top will back up as well. So that's plenty. And the good thing about the bottles as well, unlike the shears, is they're reusable. So once I take these out, I craft them into the honey blocks, I'll get the bottles back, and then I can just stick them into this chest, and that's it. They can go through again. So yeah, I like this. It's gone pretty good. I've put the sea lanterns up here as well, just for a little bit of light. And around the back, it does look pretty cool. I like the redstone, so I think I'm going to put like a glass wall here, but that means I'll need to decorate this somehow. Probably just iron blocks again. Yeah, I think so. And then this at the top, I don't know what I'm going to do there. The thing is, I can reach these chests from the bottom, so I was planning on having like a ladder here and going up, but I think if I can reach them, I'm alright with that. So I'll probably just close this off and make it look a bit prettier. But yeah, that's it. So that's project number 2 for today. So we've got the slime and we've got the honey coming in automatically, so that's great. May put this in a shop somewhere, but then maybe not. I don't know how popular is honey going to be. Right, so now we've got that done. The last thing I want to do today is get myself upgraded, because as you can see, I'm still on diamond everything. So we're going to get across to the witch farm, grab some gunpowder, and hopefully I've got enough sand to craft up a few stacks of TNT. So we'll get that done, and we'll get into the nether, and we'll find a spot to start blowing up. Okay, so as you can see, I've been across to the witch farm, grabbed myself some gunpowder, and I've crafted up 6.5 stacks of TNT. So that should do plenty of damage. Now, I know we could be using these things, we could be using beds, but I'm not a fan of that method. I don't like all the fire. So I'd rather just stick to the TNT, chain it up, and let it rip. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, we do need to find an area to do that, but luckily, I have been doing something else, which is going to be quite helpful. So as you can see, this is looking a little bit different. This is the tunnel that I have dug from my base portal, which is just here, down to, well, just past, this is Chaser's and Hocus's portal, and then just up here we've got the staircase and a hoglin that goes to the shopping district portal. So where is this going? Well, Beastly has been working on a community project, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, because he hasn't done his video on it yet, so I don't want to spoil anything, but based on the time of year, you can probably guess what we're up to. So he has picked a spot that is really, really far away. I think it's about 6,500 blocks away from spawn. So even going through the nether, it's quite a distance. It's about 800 blocks. So I've extended this tunnel down from the shopping district, which is also our spawn point, and it goes all the way to negative 850, I believe, and goes through a lot of mobs. And I think this goes through every nether biome. So there's going to be a lot of challenges along the way. See what I mean? And then just past here, I think it turns to the right. No, a bit more. So yeah, as you can see, this is really, really far away. So it's going to be big as well. I've got a design for this, and it's a bit crazy. It looks cool anyway, but doing it over this distance is going to be huge. I may need to get some help with this. And then at this point, it turns to the right, and it goes another 300 blocks that way. So I may do a different design on that one. Depends if I get bored of doing this one. I may make this one a bit more fitting with the area that it's going to. But for now, what I wanted to do was do a little bit of mining over here. Because I know a lot of people have been doing some ancient debris mining around spawn. Binary did go quite far away because he had his crazy TNT duping machine. But I don't know which way he went. So I've come really, really far away. I'm at negative 843. So what I'm going to do here is get down to Y12. I probably should have brought some ladders, shouldn't I? I might have some wood. Anyway, we'll figure that out. But I'm going to get low down in the nether, and I'm going to start placing some TNT and see if we can get hold of some ancient debris. Okay, I'm down at the right level. Got the TNT in my hand. Done a little bit of digging. And I haven't brought flint and steel. I'm going to try and find some gravel, because I've got some iron on me. Look at that. Just there, right above my ladder. But I have got a silk touch axe, so I'm going to have to grab some of this and just punch it. Grab a little bit, and then get back down there where it's safe. If I put it in my offhand and hold down right click and left click, should get some flint from that, shouldn't I? Come on, why am I so unprepared? I brought everything else. There we go. That'll do for me. Right, flint and steel. One of those. One of those. Right, we've got everything we need now. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I've spent a little bit of time doing that, and I think that went pretty well. I managed to get 22 ancient debris, so I can make 5, and if I got another 2, I can make 6. But I don't know if you saw, I'll push him a look a little bit. Don't know how clear it was in the time lapse, but I fell into lava at one point, so I had to take my potion of fire resistance. I just got my spare one out of my ender chest, and then right at the end, I wasn't recording, but I managed to annoy the pigmen slightly, so they all came after me. Don't know what happened there. It was probably the TNT. But I know I need to quit when I'm ahead. I don't want to lose everything, so I'm just going to pack everything up now, and I'm going to get this cooked, and we can start upgrading all this gear to Netherite. Okay, so that's all those cooked. Let's go. What do we need now? We need gold, don't we? 22. Could do that. I don't need 22, I need 20, because I gotta use the spare 2. Okay. Crafting bench. There we go. Right. We need netherite ingots. 5 netherite ingots, just like that. Brilliant. Okay, so now we need the tool station, whatever it's called. I believe I have some villagers that are using those, so let's jump down here and borrow one of theirs. Right, there we go. So, priority, I think we'll go with the pickaxe. Definitely want that first. Nice. Then I think we'll do... Right, we've got 4 left. So I think what I'm going to do is my sword and all this armour. And then I do have another little plan as well. But let's just do this first. Alright, so that's the sword and the pickaxe. I'll take my armour off. And let's do these. Helmet. Leggings. And finally boots. There we go. Now we look like professionals. Brilliant. Okay, so finally, I just want to head over to the shopping district, so let's go do that. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do also over here was check on the sales in the redstone shop, because I have done this a little bit. Yeah, because I restocked this, so I knew I did have these, but I haven't checked any of the others yet. So let's have a look at this. Nice. Another 2 there. Another 2. I didn't think these droppers would sell, but that's good. I'll take that. And another 3 from the hoppers. And another 4 from the observers. 2 more pistons. And 2 more from sticky pistons. So, I happen to know, because I just watched the video, that this was all binary. He's bought all of these. And I actually stocked this after that. So, I don't know. Maybe this was him as well. Could have been someone else. But anyway, binary has been very generous. So, I think what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to spend these. But let's have a look in the iron shop. I think there was some sales in here as well. Yeah. I think I got them last time actually, but I know that was binary as well. He bought another 2. Right, I want a crafting bench. There we go. I think this is the only crafting bench on this island. Right. So, I'm going to take these 2. Okay, so I've got those as diamond blocks. So, what I think I want to do, I'm going to buy this netherite ingot from binary, because he's put a lot of work into this. And, to be fair, these are all his diamonds anyway, so I'll take that. But I think as well is, well, the main reason is he's already given me this. He's given me a netherite hoe. So technically, I'm actually getting 2 for the price of 1 here. And paying for it with his own diamonds. So I think that's a good deal for me. I'll take that. Thanks very much, Binary. Okay, so back over here, and with that one that I've just got from Binary, I'm going to put this onto my fortune pick. I thought about doing it on my shovel or my axe, but with all the digging I'm going to be doing in the nether between episodes, it's definitely going to help to have 2 netherite pickaxes. So there we go. Decision made. Okay, so we're back over at the sticky block section of the mega base. Look at that giant slime down there. And I just wanted to check on this honey production. So, honeycomb, exactly 3 stacks. Very nice. And the honey, that's going pretty good as well. So let's craft this up. Because I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm probably going to sell it in my redstone shop. I was going to build another shop for the honey, but I don't think I'm going to sell this. Or even the blocks you get from it. I don't think that's going to be popular. I'll send everyone a message in Discord, and if anyone wants to buy it, they can come see me. But I think this one is a redstone block, technically. So we will, once we've got a few of these, we'll put these into the redstone shop. So 29 for now. I haven't really been over here much as well, because since I built it, I've been in the nether mainly. So that's not bad. We'll probably do a bit of AFK overnight and see how much we can get. Well, I think for now, that's pretty good. I did have another bright idea, and that was to put the storage for the slime farm up here, because at the moment I only have 1 chest under there somewhere, down there, and it gets filled up pretty quick now, because this is pretty efficient, this farm, now that it's dug out to the surface, and we've got about 7 layers. So I started digging down to put a water elevator in so I could send the items straight up, but it went right into a pool of lava, and do you know what, at the minute I've just had enough. I can't be bothered. I did start taking quite a lot of it out, and I've put a load of lava buckets in my smelting area, so that's going alright, but I think I'll do that next time. Or, well, I'll do it between episodes anyway, because you don't want to see that. So I think for now, that's going to have to do it, because things have actually gone to plan today. I've done exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to get this slime farm done, I wanted to get the honey farm done, and I wanted to get myself some netherite gear, and I've done all 3. Very happy with this. So I think I'm going to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.